Right now we're at the airport. We're heading to Vegas. Hour flight. Get in, get acclimated, continue training tomorrow and Wednesday, and then get ready for this fight. Fight week starts now. It's so weird how excited I am to be in Vegas. I used to be here every weekend. I mean, it was good then, but man. If this was Facebook post, I'd be like feeling giddy. Damn, that looks like a long walk.
Any idea which one's ours? Like,
shit, man, I didn't realize
which
how
one?
long.
Tower 1, Tower 2, actually, they have separated.
I'm with the UFC group. I'm one of the fighters, and I didn't want to stay in the gym, so I changed it to here. So we are in Vegas. Just checked in the room at the Signature, which is connected to the MGM Grand.
Thank you.
And this is night one. Fight week, baby. This is the view of the strip. Pools. So it's great to be back here for fight week with UFC. It's been a while, and I definitely missed it. I missed all the festivities and seeing everybody, all my old friends, the fighters, the staff. You know, I had to do all my photo shoots and video shoots again because it's been so long. So just that whole process has just been great to be back here. At every UFC event, you have to sign 130 posters for miscellaneous give-outs and stuff, but the cool thing is we get one as well. So we get a poster signed by every fighter on the card. And after 15 UFCs, that's a pretty good collection. So it's great to see the fans again. The UFC fans are the best in the world. I mean, they are so supportive. You go to these events and they are just awesome. You know, they're coming up and I'm signing stuff that I didn't even know was out there. Pictures and memorabilia that I'm on that I had no idea. And it's cool, some will give me, you know, cards or give me something kind of as a gift, which is nice. But it's just great, you know. In Thailand, the UFC is not big, and I've pretty much been living there for the last few years. So I've been kind of out of that mix where people are coming up and asking for autographs and telling you stories and things like that. So it's cool to be back and associate with just the best fans in the world. So we're heading over to the Tough Gym. Ran into Dana yesterday, and he wants me to come check it out and see all the updates, and it'd be a great place to start my weight cut and get ready for weigh-ins tomorrow. So gonna go check it out and lose about 6 or 7 pounds. So this ought to be fun. There we go. There's Bob Cook. Probably hating us because we're 30 minutes late. All right, so this is the first time I've seen the Tough Gym in a long time. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, what I watched in season 1 and damn, it's crazy.
Jeez, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Randy Couture. Team Couture right there. Oh, wow. Look.
Oh!
You want to talk about something crazy? This was when my nickname was Kid Lion. How funny is that? That's maybe one of the last times I ever wrote Kid Lion. And then after my UFC fight, Goldberg and Rogan gave me Quick. Wow. I can't believe I even, because that's how I put Quick now. And I never even remember even writing Kid Lion like that. That's crazy that I did that. Man, walking in, the front especially, where we had a little break room on the right, we'd go in there and sneak and get food, and when they were doing it, that brought back a lot of memories. These are before and after shots that they did. They used to do before our fights. So here's me before and after, a little happy. I think this was Schonauer. So this is before and after, I believe Gideon Ray. I don't know how many fights they did that for. It's crazy. That's cool. Mike Kyle up there. There it is. Tribute to one of the most important fights in UFC history. Forrest Griffin, Stephan Bonner. It was a great fight.
Yeah, you're like 80.
80?
Yeah.
All right, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Nice with the, just move around a little bit first, you think?
Yeah, just put your plastics on and just do light workout, light moving around. The plan is he's got to put his plastics on and get to working out a little bit and get his sweat broke and just kind of keep it broke for a good while. and we'll kind of see where he ends up, and then maybe not, we put him in the sauna for a while tonight. He's at 80 right now. I'd like to see him bring 5 to 6 pounds off and then be able to eat and drink a few pounds back on, so he can go to sleep and hopefully get some decent rest and have a little energy for the morning.
Thinking about it now, like, I don't think there's probably anyone who's cornered more MMA fights than you. All those early WC days, we have me and Crunkleton and Kyle.
There'd be 4 or 5 guys fighting on the night.
IFCs. Wow. Man. 10 years ago, that's the gym where my career started with UFC. So to go back now and see how it's changed, it's much larger, a lot more photos on the wall, a lot more superstars have been born. It's great, you know, it was great to be there. It was great to be inside that octagon, you know, where I once fought, and, you know, just kind of have that reminiscence of the beginning again. So it's great being there, but it was also time to cut weight, which is not a fun thing. And I brought in Bob Cook, who's just the best at making you do what you don't want to do when you need to do it. He made it as good as possible. You know, it's never fun, but with the facilities of the Tough Gym, you know, they had everything I needed. With Bob overseeing everything, it went really smooth.
It's Thursday. Tomorrow's the weigh-ins, and we've got Mike pretty much on the weight we want him on. He's got another, 7-8 pounds to cut. I think that'll be easy. In fact, I think he'll be eating before the fight tomorrow. We're looking forward to getting the weight off, and Mike's really anxious. We've come down to the Tough Gym here because Mike's got a lot of nostalgic feelings about being here. He's in the cage right now, just doing some shadow boxing, and puts a sauna suit on and loses a bunch of weight.
So the weight cut's over for tonight. Got 5 more pounds to go. Should be a pretty comfortable night. I think we did it the right way this time. First time my mom has been here for the weight cut. It's great to have her here. Her first time at the Tough Gym 10 years later. Awesome to have her here for this fight. So everything's in place. I couldn't ask for anything better. So just gonna go out there and kick some butt, huh?
Yeah, you can. My boy.
I'm not gonna lose in front of my mama. It's awesome to have my parents here for this fight. My mom has always been so supportive, and she's been following me through all my fights growing up, out of high school, all my amateur, and even going to Thailand, watching me train Muay Thai. And she's supportive my whole life, even at times when she shouldn't have been. There was no gold at the end of the rainbow. At one point, the sport was banned. There was no money. There was nothing there. And she knew I just wanted to do it. And she supported me and was there 100%. So, it's great to see her here.
But here's that large.
Just take that extra space and everything.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah.
I think it's fine.
I do the same like Bert always did when we were all that stuff.
77 on the money.
On the money?
Man, yep.
All right. Perfect. 177. 6 more pounds today and we're golden. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
So I'm going to come over and I'm going to be like... Guys, I'm going to go...
Mike just cut the last 6 pounds. We're banging on 171 pounds. We're backstage here at the MGM, ready for the weigh-ins, and we're ready to walk out in front of 10,000 people and put a show on.
So it's been approximately 4 hours since the weigh-in, and it was a tough cut, so I assume I'll put a lot of weight back on. So right now I'm about 182.6. So I have no doubt, I haven't eaten dinner yet or anything, so I have no doubt I'll be at 185, pretty comfortable by fight time. I'm not gonna eat a lot of food. I mean, a lot of chicken and thick meat isn't gonna really do me any good in the fight. You know, it's so soon, so I'm gonna eat a lot of like protein and very light meals between now and the fight. So my wife Mary came in today for the weigh-ins. We got the kids at home, so it's tough leaving them, and we couldn't bring them. So she came in today for the weigh-ins, which was cool because it was outstanding. I mean, that was the most incredible weigh-ins ever.
That was the biggest weigh-in I've ever been to. I mean, 10 years ago when he started off, I don't even think they had anyone there. It was literally just...
There was a couple people.
No.
I don't think there was nobody there. There was a couple people go Swick. It was my mom. But there was a couple
they
people.
Didn't have anyone. They didn't
No,
have
you're
a big
right.
deal about it. And over the last 10 years, it's huge. I don't watch when he fights. I usually watch through my fingers, but this one's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. I can see it. He says before every fight, he tells me, I'm ready, I'm pumped, but something is different about this one that I've never seen in him, so it's going to be a good one. Right?
Yeah. Great. I'm down already one. So the plan tonight is just to relax. I mean, it was a big cut, and I'm where I need to be. You know, I can tell at the weigh-ins if I'm ready. Like when you show up there and you get that adrenaline going, and you can tell where you're at, and I'm ready to go. I mean, Dana had the best speech. It's been 2.5 years, so I was thinking like, what's Dana gonna hit us with that I haven't heard before? And it was spot on. It was like, I don't know what you guys, you know, thought when you got in the sport, what your guys' goals are, but this is it. Like this is the show. This is the platform to perform. And if you guys don't take advantage of that and go out there and perform at your best, this ain't for you.